it's got a square. Okay.
I'd love to start a video like that.
Okay, all right. This is week 6 of Inspired Healing. And thank y'all for coming. And this is such a gorgeous day. I mean, who says there is no God? Look at this. I mean, it's awesome. The sky's blue, the birds are singing. This is great. And your t-shirt message, we're going to drop it like a squat today. So you can if you want to. If you don't want to, you can just watch.
Well, we can't get up and squat.
We're going to drop it, but we can't get up.
Where do you get your shirt?
I got this in Las Vegas. My husband and I went a couple months ago, actually, and I saw it in the Ultimate Fighting store. So that tells you what kind of relationship we have. He's into the. There was actually an Ultimate Fight that we got tickets to, so I don't know. It spoke to me. So, and look, here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
All the way from Las Vegas. Let's go over breathing first. So today we're going to talk about exercise and sleep, and breathing is so hugely important. And we've talked about this on and off, but I just threw in a little Bible verse here, and there are lots of Bible verses on breathing because breath is from God. That's why we're here today. So, thus says the Lord God to these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter you, and you shall live. So that just spoke to me because breathing is living, and we're here to live out our purpose and find out how to feel better in our own body so that we can live the purpose that God gave us. Breathing is a gift. Use it wisely. It's something we have. It's free. You can do it anytime. It's been shown, clinically shown, and scientifically proven, which I think is important. And here comes the wind. To reduce stress and cortisol levels quicker than medication. So they put breathing up against medication and anxiety drugs, antidepressants, cortisol lowering medication, taking deep belly breaths, which is when you put your hand on your belly and you breathe in and you actually get breath from down here, not here, like we usually breathe. If you're in your car, you can notice yourself breathing and you're just breathing from here. A deep belly breath comes from here. So deep belly breathing helps to reduce that cortisol, and we've talked about how that when it's higher, it makes us gain weight, it makes us fatigue, it causes all kind of stuff. Even stress, diseases caused by stress is cortisol related. So it's a huge, gift that you have that you can do anytime of day. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Remember to exhale with the effort for optimum abdominal pressure. So I've got my little Clorox can here. So when you're breathing, and how many people have, exercise or they're lifting weights, you pick up weight and you hold your breath and you're lifting it over your head. Well, when you exhale with the effort and you're holding your breath and you forcibly try to lift a weight, you blow the bottom out. So that's what happens with the Valsalva. So that's why a lot of women have incontinence problems. We have pelvic floor issues over the years of holding our breath and exerting, whether we're pushing out a baby, a little bit too much information, or whatever, other problems that we have that we take care of when we inhale deeply and hold our breath and push, that blows out our pelvic floor. So who wants that to happen? We got to take care of that stuff, So when you breathe and you take a big inhalation and you exhale on the exertion, the air goes up. It doesn't blow out the bottom. So the air is going up and it's actually tightening your pelvic floor and your abdominals and everything that you need to kind of keep your bladder and your uterus up. Does that make sense? So I just use this kind of as an analogy. Remember that next time you hold your breath. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So holding your breath is actually doing that.
When you inhale and you pick something up and you hold your breath while you lift it or do an exertion,
You should be exhaling.
you've got that pressure is going to go somewhere. So when you inhale and you lift something, blow the air out this way. So you're blowing it up instead of letting it fall down.
I needed that extra before I started cleaning up closets. So
Girl, you got to get your breathing on. Take your deep breaths. So that's so important to do a body scan every day. Check and make sure you're breathing. Check and make sure your belly is moving. As a woman, I've been taught to hold my tummy in tight, because I don't want anyone to see my, what I got going on right here. But over time of doing that, you're holding your stomach tight and you're not able to take a deep breath. We're trying to hold our posture up tight. Just let those stereotypes go. Try to, for the next week, just relax your body and see if you can get some deep good deep breaths from the belly to reduce that cortisol level and actually just to increase your endorphins. There's been so much research showing how much that breath helps every part of your body. And we can all use a little stress relief, I think. I'm going to just go over a couple of different little breathing techniques. The first one is Kabbalata breathing. Pranayama in yoga, pranayama means breath. It's an intermediate or advanced breathing technique, and it's short, powerful exhales and passive inhales. This exercise is a traditional internal purification practice. So other people in the world do this just to cleanse their body. And I love doing it. I have a daughter who has some chronic lung issues, and it actually helps to strengthen her lungs. It helps to strengthen your transversus abdominis, which is responsible for whittling away your waistline. So that's a good incentive. That's right.
Show us how to do that.
That's right. We're going to do that now. So I want to show you how to do it so you can use that, and it actually does it brings the muscles in. And when you contract, if you put your hands here, you can feel those oblique abdominals coming in when we do it. Okay, so it tones and cleanses the respiratory system, and it releases toxins and waste matter. Very important when you're going into this season of respiratory illness. Just to cleanse and purify that whole pathway. We want to cleanse and purify every other pathway. This is important. It's your breathing and your breath and your lungs. It also helps you to hold good posture. Kapala means skull, and Bhati means light, so it does bring some brightness and enlightenment to your head, which means you feel a little bit lightheaded when you do it. So it's one of those things that we were talking about autonomic nervous system stuff. When you have diseases that cause you to be lightheaded for no reason, this is a controlled activity that you can do, and you don't have to do it to the point where you're just like, ooh, I'm going to pass out. But anytime you enter oxygen into your brain, it's going to make you feel different. So that's why I wanted to point that out. If you feel like a little, wow, I just feel light. I don't want to call it lightheaded because that's a negative connotation to it. I just feel light. I do feel kind of enlightened after I do it. Like, wow, I feel like I just got a really good night's sleep. So we'll see how y'all do. So let's practice it. So I want you to kind of sit. You can sit, and I want you to sit. And since we don't have backs on these chairs, that won't sound good. I'm afraid this is going to throw away. Okay. And you're going to sit with your back straight, your feet down, flat. Relax your shoulders. Good. Put your hand on your belly and one hand here. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and I want you to see your hand expand. And blow it out through your mouth. Deep breath in. Do you feel your bottom hand moving or just your top? Breathe into your belly.
And you're breathing just through your mouth?
Through your mouth. Okay, so when we do this heavy breathing, it's going to like this. I know, and it seems weird. It's like you're panting. But what you're doing is you're pushing the breath out, and your body automatically inhales back in. And you have to break down some mental barriers to let yourself. You're not used to doing this. That's what dogs do. That's right. Because God told the dog that he needs to breathe, and he just does it. He don't worry about what people think and about my belly and about my boobs. He's just doing it. So that's a stupid analogy, but so I want to see y'all do it. See, I already feel lightheaded just from doing it. So you're pushing out forcefully, and the inhale is automatic. If you find that you're having a hard time with this, then you are not breathing with your belly. Do you feel it? I mean, I just feel like, it does make you a little bit.
I can bend over and stand up.
Yeah, we need to look it up. We might need to check each in. But I want you to think about that and practice that. And I know you think it sounds crazy, but is it better than sitting there, tense and holding your breath? I think so. Give it a try. When you're at home, sitting at the table. I did it with my 10-year-old last night, and it gave him the case of the giggles, and we just had a really good laugh. So it helped me. I thought it was fun.
It's a natural high.
I know. So it is a natural high.
You do it while you're sitting in traffic.
Exactly.
I couldn't focus.
And it only takes a minute because you can't sit there and do that, you know, for too long because you actually feel your muscles working and you're tired. So that's a great exercise, and I want y'all to practice that. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it here, it's called Let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Kambalati Kapalabhati breathing. I just